terrible weekend, well, terrible Friday and Saturday last week. Definitely dealing with some trials in my professional life, but that's beyond the scope of my fitness video, so I won't get into that. But I didn't do my long run last weekend. I really ate poorly on Friday and Saturday. I definitely pulled myself together Sunday. On Tuesday, no, on Wednesday, my office had a social hour. They had all kinds of hors d'oeuvres, so I didn't eat too great there. But I've done my 240-hour fast. It is Friday morning at 7:30, and I got off the scale about 30 minutes ago. So, still stayed on track, still pulled it together for most of the last week, but definitely a terrible Friday and Saturday. I saw my weight on Tuesday morning, I believe it was. Yeah, Tuesday morning. I wasn't in terrible shape on Tuesday morning, but no idea where I am now. I've weighed myself every day. So definitely very anxious to see the results. So without further ado, let's check out what come from the scale. So did a short run this morning, 5:30 on the treadmill. Let's see what the weight is. Oh wow, I still managed to come down for the week. That is surprising. I'm definitely not going to complain about it. Yes, just continuing to progress. So just considering, how I ate last Friday and Saturday, I'm definitely gonna call this a win. I was 257.6 last week, so it's down another pound. I'm approaching getting under 255. So definitely happy with that. Just considering last week. So yesterday I was about 4 pounds heavier. Because I'm 40 hours fasted now, so that makes a difference versus being in a fed state. Body fat still uncomfortably high. That is obese. Well, obesity is BMI. Obese in terms of body fat is over 30. I don't know what they call it. Over. I can't remember. I don't even want to make something up. But I heard it in one of the books I listened to. But 30 over 30 on BMI is obese. Over 30 on body fat, there's an equivalent, and then 25 to 30 on both BMI and body fat is overweight, and then under 25 is kind of more of the healthy range for somebody my age. But all in all, I'll call that a good week just considering last weekend. And in terms of my 7-day averages, 261.1, so that is definitely on the high side. And you can see, I didn't see what my weight was over the weekend last weekend, but I made sure I weighed myself. You can see I ratcheted up pretty high into the 260s last weekend, but I made sure I weighed myself. I'm going to hold myself accountable. So 261.1. And if you compare that to last week, I know it was under. So I had a higher 7-day average this week. So I'm really going to work to get that down. My body fat was 31.5% last week. I didn't check it this week. 31.4, so essentially flat. So pleasant surprise there. I was honestly hoping to be flat to slightly up. So to be down 1.2 pounds versus last week, I will take that as a victory. The important thing is to go into this weekend with the mindset that I am going to stay on my diet, and I'm really pushing to get under 240 by this race on May 7th. I've got about a month and a half, so that's going to be a challenge, but it's doable. Just considering I'm doing 240-hour fast and marathon training. I've got the Rock and Roll DC half marathon tomorrow morning, so excited about that. I'm going to do a video for that, but all in all, I will say I recovered this week after a really bad Friday and Saturday. So I'll call that a victory. Next week, I'm really going to push to come in under 255. And then from there, I'm going to set my sights in getting back into the 240s, which I haven't been in since the first half of last year. So good work, making good progress. I'm about 2 pounds from being 30 pounds down since I came back from vacation. So that's another milestone. So, you know, coming in at about, I was 284.5 or something like that on December 29th. So next week, you know, I'm going to set the goal of coming down 2 pounds and trying to come in 30 pounds down and under 255. So good work. For now, Fareed Fitness signing off. But I will be recording a video tomorrow at the Rock and Roll.